Hi, my name is Mervyn Eades. I'm a Menang man from the lower SWALSC, Bibliman. I'd like to speak in regards to SWALSC Land and Sea Council and WA State Government's Indigenous Land Use Agreements and what it means to our people and what it does not mean to our people. We're going through a voting process at the moment. Our Noongar peoples have to go back to country. Some back to country is hundreds of kilometres away between, and a lot of our people cannot get to the voting areas to vote on the biggest issue of Noongar history. And SWALSC Land and Sea Council and State Government agreed that this is the native title process. It is not the native title process. It's not the Noongar process of dealing with stuff like this here. If it was a legitimate voting process, we'd be going to the schools on Saturday morning, like the Federals and Liberals and the Nationals and all the rest do, going to the local schools on a Saturday morning and voting. The voting hours open all day. You know what I mean? This process is illegal and fraudulent in a big way. Our Noongar peoples cannot get to these areas back home. A lot of them can't because of ill health. The children, lot aren't financially capable of going back home, and this process just going back to country. Where does it state that in native title? It doesn't. This is fraudulent. This is very fraudulent. The whole process is fraudulent. SWALSC Land and Sea Council say that they have addressed and consulted all our elders throughout the southwest of WA. We are finding people today, all through the southwest and in the city metropolitan, that have no idea what's going on. This is a very fraudulent. On behalf of government to let it happen, we try and speak out about it. Government don't want to know about it. All they keep saying to us is go back. They're going for us to go. It's a native title thing, and we've got to go through the recognised body of native title for Noongar peoples, which is SWALSC. Between SWALSC and state government, they are railroading the possession of our land for monies. They are doing it so it cannot be done cannot be seen or done any other way, but them having full and total power over our Noongar peoples. We don't want their power and control. We've done their power and control for long enough. We need self-determination and self-empower our people. This is our land. We know that. They know that. They wouldn't be negotiating with our peoples if they didn't fully understand and not acknowledge that this is our land. They know it's our land, but once all they want is our signature to sign away all our rights to the land. Everything black about us is signed away in this Indigenous Land Use Agreement. Only thing they do not want from us is the colour of our skin. That's all they're not taking. But every other black right is going in this Indigenous Land Use Agreement. We sign off on this agreement, and we are going to be putting our fate in government's hands. Government's failed our people. We know they failed our people. They know they failed our people. We're most overrepresented in the prison system. The most incarcerated Indigenous people in the world is our Noongar peoples. That's world class. Our children are being taken away, still at a very, very high rate. They have been taken away by the Department of Community Child Protection. Our kids are leaving their families and going putting into this family and that family and white families and displaced. It's a new version of the stolen generation. I call it the new stolen generation. It is still happening. It probably has never stopped. I don't think it has stopped. Everything about this Indigenous Land Use Agreement is not right. I went to a meeting down home, an authorisation meeting in Katanning. That's where I come from. That's my country, and we went for an authorisation meeting where we had to vote. We were dictated to. Our elders were shunted, not allowed to speak. everything that they wanted to do, they did, Southwestern Land and Sea Council. And we stated to them there that they are not representing our Noongar peoples, they are representing government. They are the representative body of our people, but they fail to represent us. We go to the meetings and old ladies speaking have their microphones turned off on them while they're speaking, and you know what I mean? There's no respect, no respect on a traditional ways or anything like that. And Southwest Land and Sea Council have failed our people. The authorisation meetings, the voting meetings, and that, it is disgusting. It's run by a group of thugs that intimidate and don't let the voice of the people come out. We've got a CEO there we go there to vote, we rock up at 9 o'clock in the morning, we don't get to vote till 2:30 in the afternoon. This man is still selling the deal. They've had 4.5 years to do this. Why do it on authorisation voting day? What is wrong with these people? Why don't they ask the people what they want? It's the people's decision, and the amount of people that's actually coming to these meetings is not a full region of people, because our people aren't able to get there. It is fraudulent and it is dishonouring our Noongar peoples. SWALSC, you have failed us. Thank you.